set, we're ready. Flags up and they off and sprinting from that 1,000 meter marker. First to land running is Heirloom, right up there, Circle of Grace to the outside. Courageous knows a lot more about it, and Troppo Veloce on the inside. Mount Etna's got about 3 or 4 to make up. Then comes Max the Magician. An American in Venice is about 6 lengths off them, and Pomo Clapper is out back about 10 lengths off the leader. So in front is Troppo Veloce, has gone 2 lanes clear. Heirloom's in second, Courageous in third. Smunga Kumalo's down and kneeling down to get Circle of Grace to get running, and about 5 lengths off them with an American in Venice. They homeward bound with 300 meters left to go, and it's Troppo Veloce. Heirloom, Courageous, Circle of Grace is under big pressure, but it's Troppo Veloce. Troppo Veloce's gone 3 lanes clear. Heirloom's in second. Then comes Courageous, but Troppo Veloce has gone flat out, and Troppo Veloce's going to win a cracking race. Heirloom second, Courageous in third, and fourth goes to Max the Magician. Winning jockey, Ryan Munger. Winning trainer, Ashley Fortune. And the winning the owners, the Waste Glass Recovery, Pty Limited. Well done to Dylan Chinsami, to Kenny Govender, to M. Gwalangwa, Ashwin Reynolds, and Faisal Fahab. They look to have a nice 2-year-old on their hands with all these upcoming features coming up. All right, so that's how we open up proceedings. Bipod starts in race number 2.
Well, as is the nature of juvenile races, babies tend to improve dramatically from one run to the next. That's exactly what's happened over here with Ryan Munger and Troppo Veloce, which was bred by Mr. Scribanti at the Piemonte stud. Well done to Ryan Munger, who is with me now. Ryan, showed any amount of pace, jumped out, flew out the gates.
Yeah, you know, Nico, she's a beautiful filly, and first time out she was very green, very lost. She actually, if you watch the race, she ran on very nicely in the 800 meter. And yeah, she just needed time. She's grown into a beautiful, beautiful filly. You know, you look at her in the ring, you would have said she's a beautiful filly. And she pinged the gates. She did everything right today, and she won a very good race. You know, I thought maybe she might need one more run, but, you know, with natural improvement, she produced the goods and she's won a good race today.
Fantastic stuff. The track, tell us how that's going, because they've had quite a bit of rain here in the last 48 hours.
Yeah, yesterday there was a lot of rain, but for some reason this track does seem to dry very quickly. So, you know, I was draw 1, I went down the middle of the track. The track seems pretty fine. So, yeah, I've got no complaints with the track. So it seems like it's going to be a good day's racing.
Now, tell us about Total Protection. Tell us what happened last time.
Yeah, geez, Mr. Cruciotis, the amount of messages and calls I got, and I just said, I don't know, he didn't jump. But
I saw you just sat there trying to get him out the gates. He just didn't want to move.
Yeah, exactly. But, you know, that's horses at the end of the day. They can be temperamental. But, you know, today we're going to do everything in our power to get him to jump. And he's one of those horses, even if he does jump a little bit sluggish, he should just about win that race. You know, we expect big things from him. So, yeah, I'm very confident with a big run from him. I think he'll just about win.
What else have you got for us today?
I thought Slinky Mapimpi was probably my best on the card. You know, I think I could probably run on the outside rail, he'll win. So, yeah, Slinky Mapimpi's also got a very good winning chance. I'll be very disappointed if he gets beat. Oyster King will be right there again, hopefully. So, yeah, I've got quite a competitive card. Little Miss Moneybags in the last, also very competitive. So, let's see what we can do. Hopefully it's a nice day out today.
You could be the man to follow.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm hoping. But, yeah, I have to say big thanks to the whole Fortune team, Ashley and Andrew. You know, without their support, I wouldn't be getting these good rides. So thank you to the whole Fortune team, all the owners involved in this filly. Thank you very much to them. I really appreciate it. To my sponsor, Bryanson Auctioneers, you know, the best sponsor around and the best place to buy or sell anything.
Well, congratulations. We look forward to seeing you later.
Shot. Thanks, Nico.
Okay, well done to Ryan Munger. Let's call in Ashley, because none of the owners are here, and there's a whole esteemed bunch of owners. I think this was one of the... Come closer to me. This was one of the horses that Andrew Fortune sent me a message about, I think in the midst of lockdown, saying he's bought a whole lot of horses and he needs to put these horses together. So well done to the people that got together in these horses, because it's a nice partnership and it's very well-bred filly.
Yeah, there's some lovely owners that are involved here. Faisal, obviously very staunch, Dalen, Yanni Delanga, Kenny, Milos, who else is, Howard, I'm sorry if I've forgotten anyone. But yeah, very, very nice bunch of people to race with, and yeah, just glad that the fillies duly rewarded them.
What happened first time out? I mean, she didn't show as much gate speed, so today was a completely different animal.
It was more just for the experience, you know, giving her both travelling to Turffontein and her first run, obviously we had Ripple in that race and we had high hopes for her. So it was, and funnily enough, they're little best friends. So Ripple actually needed the companion as opposed to Troppo being ready for the run. I mean, she was fairly ready, but not as experienced as she needed to be. So it was more to hold Ripple's hand. But yeah, Andrew actually took Troppo to Cape Town, so she's had a little stint in Cape Town, and I think with all of our horses, they've gladly said we'll do whatever it takes not to go back. So, and if it means winning our first races here, then that they're happy to do that. But yeah, no, I'm just grateful that she's won. Thank you to Bloodstock for the initiative, obviously winning the bonus check with her as well. Well done to Mr. Scribanti. I think he's bred quite a nice filly here, and just well done to the team, and thank you to our wonderful sponsors, World Sports Betting.
Before we give you the check, tell us about the rest of your card. We've spoken to Ryan about Total Protection. You obviously got high hopes for him today, better than last time out. What else?
Yeah, I've just got the two left, Total Protection and Moneybag. So, like Ryan says, if Total Protection runs, he's got to be a massive runner in that field. It's cut up to 5 runners. So, God willing, and angels watching and carrying him through those gates that he jumps. And Moneybags has got to be some sort of a runner as well.
Yeah, she's now looking for further. You ran her over 1,000 metres last time. I thought a touch sharp for her. She didn't really get into that race last time out.
Yeah, we seem to have been going through a dip in the yard at that stage. I think we had quite a bad virus go through the yard, and all our horses underperformed in that 2 or 3 week period. And since they've come back from it, they've seemed to done a lot better, both in work and at races. So she was one of those, and one of the last affected by it. So I think that you can put a line through that race, because it definitely wasn't what she's capable of.
Okay, fantastic stuff. Well, Caitlin's on hand to present you with the 100,000 Rand check. So there we go. That's 100,000 Rand for the connections, of which the traders get 10%. I hope you're not giving any to Andrew.
Nope, it's all mine to spend.
Thank you very much. As long as you follow out on that, that's great. Thanks very much to Ashley Fortune and to Troppo Veloce, who's come through and won it start to finish. She's skated away from the opposition. They haven't got into the race. Heirloom, to her credit, has stayed on for second. And Courageous looks like she's going to want further. Nothing from the favourite, Circle of Grace. He was well backed, and he just never got into the race. Was never, ever a factor.